So you're tired of going deaf because you have wedge monitors blaring up in your ears during your show and at rehearsal. Don't blame you. Drums and other instruments, especially on stage, are loud enough. So welcome to the world of in-ear monitor setup. We all want to be there one day, but sometimes it feels like it's just quite out of our touch because of budget-wise. Well, today I'm going to help you with your budget, especially if you're a drummer or if you're a keyboard player that doesn't move around on stage. It's going to be a lot easier for you. This is when it's good to not be a guitar player, right? My first set of IEMs was a set of West Tones, 2-channel. They cost me about, I think, $250, between $250 $300, quite a few years ago. Still have them. They're still great. But again, they're 2 channels, and the world of IEMs has improved, and you can get this quality for much cheaper nowadays. West Tone is still a top-notch company for in-ear monitors, and I highly suggest them. They generally come in a nice little packet, and it's good for carrying around and all that. So my second set, which I still use, and you can get through any online source, is the KZs. Unfortunately, they're made in China. I wish the U.S. company could make these as cheap, but I don't think I found any. If you know of any in-ear monitors that are made in the USA and that are relatively inexpensive, please note in the comment below and let me know. I'd be glad to buy some and try them out. But these are 6 drivers, and they cost me 65 bucks online. Picked up a extension cable to make it easier, and I'll show you all this in a short bit anyway. But these are ones that I mainly use today, are these KZs. And I've had my own little case. I've had this for a long time, and this is what I keep it all in. Put it in my bag. A third set, friends of mine at 3D Music here in New Braunfels, Texas, gave me a set of these Stag SPM 235s. I think they are, I forgot how many, I think they're dual channel, I'm not sure. At the end of the video, I'll have a review that I made earlier last year or 6 months ago on this brand, and I'll have it below. I think it's over here, and link to it, and you can watch that review of the set. So I've done a review of the Stag, and I've done a review of the KZs. I've never done a review on the West Tones, so those were always on for budget in-ear monitors. So again, look for the Stag and the KZ review on my page, and you can get more information on those in-ear monitors. So now we're going to go a little deeper into the world. So those are just your ears, you know, that plugs in. So now you have to go with a transmitter or some way to get the sound to your set of earbuds, right? So if any of you drummers, keyboard players, anybody that stays stationary on the stage, doesn't move about, I highly suggest that you go with a wired transmitter to send your monitor mix to your earbuds. So I personally have been using this Behringer P1, and it gives me the ability to go stereo, or I can have 2 signals put in there, so I can have my vocals on one channel and I can have the band mix on the other, and then with the balance I can control what I hear more. I can put more of my vocals on songs that I'm singing and harmonizing with. I'll tend to lean it more toward the left so I can hear myself better than the rest of the band. And then other times where if I need to hear the band more, I'm going to pan it more to the right. This way I can control it, and I don't have to tell the sound guy or the monitor mix guy what I need done. I can just quickly do it right there without doing that. The most important thing about this is right here, the volume control. That's right, you are in control of your volume. So if that monitor that signal that is being sent to you, if for some reason the gain is too high and it's starting to hurt, you can tune it down. I highly suggest that when you get your sound check on stage that you keep this at 50% and you try to get the perfect sound level sent to you at that time. As we all know, what you get at the beginning or sound check and what it is in the middle of the show can be a huge difference, and that gives you your reason to be able to tune up. We all know that sometimes the volume gets increased during the show. That's an important aspect of everybody going in in-ear monitors. If the whole band is in in-ear monitors, you don't have to worry about the stage getting louder and louder. I highly recommend that everybody on stage uses in-ear monitors. Get rid of those wedges. Get them off the stage. If anything, maybe have a side set of speakers just sort of coming in to give you a little bit of ambient sound on your stage. But keep it down to a somewhat light roar, let's say. Another good thing, if everybody is in in-ear monitors, is that you have one or two side mics that is clearly there for band communication or to help with an ambient sort of stage feel that you're used to when you get wedge monitors, because you're able to hear everything that's going on the stage. But when you have your in-ear monitors, you feel like you're in your own little world and you can't really hear what's going on outside of what's coming in your ears, right? So if you set up two microphones on the stage side that will pick up stage sound, noise, communication, any of that, you'll be able to hear it in your monitors. And then also it helps with the ambient sound that you're so used to, and that many people that are coming into the world of in-ear monitors, that's what keeps them from wanting to plug in. Or what's really bad is they'll have one ear in and one ear out, so they get that ambient sound that they want. That's not really good for your ears, because generally you tune up louder in the one monitor that you have in your ear, so you could damage that one ear by doing so. So the best thing to do, have both in-ears in, get some ambient sound going, and then you'll get what you need. So the next part of this video is, okay, half my band has in-ear monitors, but we have a couple of people that they just don't want to go there. So how are we going to talk or convince them that's the best route to do? That's the next section, and that comes to part 2. We'll see you very soon.